I've recorded videos about this multiple times, too many fucking times. Most people don't see them. Um, I don't think I can leave this on TikTok because TikTok is run by fascists. And I'm not sure if I can leave this on YouTube because sometimes months later, things like this will be removed from YouTube as well, which is fucking retarded. It's almost as retarded as what's being shopped around right here. Yes, some of these have been corrupted, but it doesn't mean that they don't reflect reality, which is why they were hijacked in the first fucking place. Case in point, I mean, you got the flower of fucking life. Top right, you got the fucking rainbow bridge. I would explain that to you, but people aren't keeping up. Most people don't see what I leave online. Right here, you got the fucking guided stars above. This is no different from looking at the mirror image, if you turned it at 45 degrees again, mind you, the Nazi swastika. It's asinine. And yeah, I understand these have been hijacked, but it just cracks me up. This right here, dead center, I mean, that has to do with the fucking nature of light. And you'll see as much if it used to be circulated probably about 5, 6, 7 years ago, something like that. It's just funny. It's part of it. It's not all of it. But it's just this is stupid, is my point. This is fucking stupid. Um, Best of all, here, let's just do this again. What's the peace symbol look like? You see that, right? And I mean, what you see down there with the hand gesture, that's not the symbol of peace. Neither is that technically. And that's the sigil of the end of man. If you look up at the top left, there's the chicken foot again. It's the inversion of that. And what you're looking at right there is the cross of Nero, the end of man, and a number of other fucking ridiculous shit. This is also a broken sigil, mind you. One has to do with water, one has to do with fire, so to speak. And this one's supposedly okay, but this one's not? Think about it for fuck's sake. Just fucking think about it. The 1,000+ kids who have clicked like on here clearly haven't. Oh, and you can't leave comments in here, but at least I can't. It says comments on this post have been limited. Why would that be? I mean, this shouldn't be the case for any fucking thing that's public that people are shopping around. Keep in mind, I'm not following this fucking page. So I should be able to comment on it if I fucking have to see it. Back to point. Here, I'll read this to you. By posting this, I need you to understand that some of these symbols are not specifically Nazi symbols, but have been commandeered and are often used by them. I'm also very tired, so fair warning. Most of them have other meanings, like the Iron Cross, for example, is often worn by bikers. It's the symbol used by West Coast choppers. It's also what was on the skateboard jazz until they fucking hijacked it and changed it because people fucking cried their eyes out. You guys probably know what I mean. Some of you do. With this does, it says, with this does, what this does not mean that you can assume they are a Nazi. What it means is keep an eye on them. What are these wet farts gonna do? You're a Nazi! And they're gonna cry their eyes out and squeal to their friends. This is just fucking stupid. Are they wearing other symbols that are also affiliated? You guys can read the rest of this. It's fucking ridiculous because some dumb fucking wet fart posted this on the internet. This has been shopped around a lot, which is why I said I've taken this, meme and pointed out just a handful of these things. In some cases, I've recorded videos where I explain it in depth. But for the most part, people don't see those videos, and it's just a goddamn hoot. It's a goddamn hoot. You look on the bottom right, it's no different from this. It's no different. Duplicate sigils. It's hilarious. And this one I'm purposely dancing around because, yeah. Why spoon feed you guys things? Most people don't fucking keep up. Most people don't care. Most people aren't putting in the time. Most people don't take notes. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm trying to help people. But you and I are surrounded by people who are doing the absolute opposite of that. Let's see how many people are following this garbage. And keep in mind, one dude that I know who's fucking cool answered a test question, but nobody else has. This guy's got 10,000 fucking followers, or this gal, I guess it's a gal that runs this one. Um, it just means that they're shopping around dog shit. This one's pretty close to the top, too. Looks like a bunch of flyers and just pointless shit. It's either going to be propaganda or it's going to be distraction campaigns, or entertainment, if you will. Non-threatening shit to our masters, not you and I. But in that case, just flat out fucking propaganda. And that's why they have traction on the DARPA internet. That's why they're not being censored. There's a lot more in here. I mean, if you look at that one right there, do you see that? You've probably seen that before in popular programming, if I'm not mistaken, but you might have to turn it. You might have to flip it. Because sigils reveal and sigils conceal. And most people are too stupid to fucking figure that out because they don't have eyes to see. Symbol in Twin Peaks. You ever seen that before? It's the same fucking thing. So is Twin Peaks run by Nazis? I mean, was David Lynch a Nazi? Is that what we're talking about? I mean, that's how fucking ridiculous this shit is. Or was David Lynch. I mean, he just passed away. Yeah. Yeah, how many kids online are talking about the Black Sun? Are they all Nazis too? All the flat earth kids that bought into the fucking, I'm going to tell you all about the Black Sun because that was well circulated, well financed. I'm going to tell you all about it. Are those kids Nazis now? It doesn't check out because people did check out. They tuned out instead of tuning in. By the way, you see that sigil on the bottom right. You see the Maltese cross right there. You see the symbol up here, the crosshairs yet again. You could also think of, the Zodiac Killer. Or you could think of the Zodiac in general. The Zodiac Killer symbol. Was he a Nazi? We don't know. That we don't know. We don't know. We do not know. Maybe. But just the same. These fucking crack me up. You and I are surrounded by exceptionally stupid people. That's the point of this message. And most of you won't fucking think about this. Most of you won't see this. You see that one right there? Can any of you tell me which element that represents? Because it has to do with the flip side of this shit on the top right, or top left again, which we already discussed, crudely speaking. Yeah? It's not as intuitive, but that's roughly enough what's being shopped around these days. Does everybody with a vagina, or is everybody who, God, like I said, I'm tired. Everyone who has a fucking vagina between their legs, are they a Nazi? Well, are they? How about this? It's fucking Disney. Disney, Star Wars Rebels, Kanan. Because this is some gender bending bullshit. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, it's right there. Was this character in this show a Nazi? Do you see the symbol on his chest? Because that symbolizes water, not fire. And fire would have to do with man or men, dudes, guys, boys. This is gender bending bullshit at its finest in the fucking programming. People don't pick up on this stuff. Like I said, people are fucking stupid. What's another one? Lizard TV show V. I mean, it's the same shit. It's been shopped around long term. This is from the 80s. Same shit. Why haven't you heard all of this come up before? I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about from other people. Why aren't other people pointing this out? Because this meme, so to speak, has been circulated long term. I've been seeing this, I swear, for at least a decade. At least the wilderness years, if not longer. It's been on the internet. Because people are stupid and they also don't make new things in this case. And they just keep circulating the same tired dog shit. So if one of these was a flat out corruption, they would also be circulating that. And that happens all the goddamn time. All right, I'm going to digress. I tried to burn up the 10 minutes. Thanks for hanging out. What the fuck do I know?